In now, Franco, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Another 0-2 home. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2, and now the knuckleball in there. At the plate, Dalton Pompey. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Changeup, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Adrian Valladares is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. That's a base hit, their first of the game. So digging in now, Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This one's down to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will. At the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line drive to center field. Ortiz is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Alfonso on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here it comes.
Now batting.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Saltzman is there, and the side. Stepping into the box, Larry Morales. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Little tapper down the third baseline. Saltzman fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Valladares. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Franco. Out the evening, 0 for 2 so far. Popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Bruno Avalos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Behind 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. Stepping up now, Aledmus Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up around the face. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. Count remains at 0-2. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First offering on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Van Slyke is there, and he'll put it away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Baladares. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
The right fielder, number 30.
Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Franco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Van Slyke is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Bruno Avalos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Center fielder.
Avalos aboard here at first with nobody on the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. Stepping in, Willard Connell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Columbus.
No balls and a strike to count. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
He's set. Here it comes. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. In the air out to straightaway left. Van Slyke has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. And he could get an early lead if he can come through here. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. First pitch on its way. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate to short. Rosales comes up with it, and the two-out threat will not come to. Striding in, Eric Gonzalez.
Leading off for Columbus. Second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Digging in now, Rob Refsnyder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike three for out number two. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Fouled away. Now he drops a changeup on him. Ready now, Jamal Samble. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one runs up high, ball one. And he takes a called strike one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. They're up the first baseline. That winds up foul. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Has a look. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Saltzman in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Felix Pedroza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a hard liner toward short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Abraham Almonte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Flaherty has it, and there's one down now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he got him. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. First time up, he went down looking. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup. Now in the box, Rich Zambrano. He'll look to bounce back after out his last time up. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. McGee moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willard Connell. Popped high in the air. Flaherty has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Digging in once again, James Rubin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, another foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First offering on its way. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Van Slyke. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Changeup in for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Throws him for strike 3. Settling in now, Abraham Almonte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. Left side, Saltzman loves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Ready for another chance, Jamal Samble. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Hit on the ground to third. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to third. Saltzman over to his left, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, James Rubin. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover. Striding in to start the 9th, Felix Pedroza, and they'll need him to get something going here. McGee is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, catcher.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
35.
A high fastball is in there.
Almonte.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Saltzman has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Striding in, Kenji Aoki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Kenji Aoki.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Alfonso is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Designated hitter.
A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosales comes up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Darren Lyons. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Alfonso moving forward. He makes the catch. What a play. At the plate, Preston Bingham is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ortiz is in pursuit. 1 out. Dixon Machado digs in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. This one's down to third. Saltzman over to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Andy Dunlap, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And now the knuckleball in there. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Cecil Lyon batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. Second baseman.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Nieves becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Marcos Luis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. To his left, Rosales. Throw in the dirt. Stepping up now, Kenji Aoki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alfonso moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ortiz is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Darren Lyons. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Now a fastball as he just reared up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Preston Bingham. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McGee arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now here's the pitch.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball. Digging in, Cecil Lyon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Now at the plate, Chris Nieves.
Number 10.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Lyon aboard here at first with nobody out. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. A ball and two strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Down the third baseline. One there. On to first. It's a double. Ready for another shot now. Kenji Aoki. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Flaherty is under it. One out. Striding into the box, Francis Montero. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosales is up with it. Throw on to first, two gone. Ready once again, Darren Lyons.
The left fielder, number 22.
And that's taken for strike one.
Lyons.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. His eighth. Settling in now, Preston Bingham. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 the count.
Bingham.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop.
In there for strike one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. In now, Andy Dunlap. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. So two pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And yet another strike. Digging in now, Chris Nieves is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. McGee coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Marcos Luis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Marcos Luis.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McGee has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Now at the plate, Willard Connell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fouled off.
Willard Connell.
The 0-1 on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Left fielder.
Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Up, popped him up. Riley in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Digging in, Roberto Perez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 30.
Way in front of that fastball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And just a masterful job of stepping into the box. Brandon Geyer, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ortiz will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Flaherty on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now in the box, Willard Connell. He got called out on strikes his last time through, but pulled in at the plate, Rodney Brisbois. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Riley is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
He throws him on the fastball there. Felix Pedroza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Flaherty ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on. At the plate, James Rubin.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Center fielder number 35.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Tap one to the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
The right fielder, number 6.
That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. And this one's in the dirt. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball just a bit up. The line at first. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Tovar is there for it. 2 down. So digging in now, Eric Gonzalez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Flaherty is there. Leading off the inning, Rob Refsnyder, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more.
Balls up,
Popped him up. Tovar in foul ground. This is just a bit out of reach as it's off the top of the visitor's dugout.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Ortiz is there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Rodney Brisbois. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th. Now at the plate, Felix Pedroza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1. High pop up. Riley over to his left. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortiz is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, James Rubin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Center fielder number
Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He's coming, relay 3.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Geyer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, another foul ball. Ruben, the runner at third. Almonte on at second with 2 down, and he fouls this one off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And that's dead center for strike 1. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. In front of home plate. Vickers scoops it up onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready now, Rodney Brisbois. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
Relay, hit me. Eat it, no runner.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top.
A player receives input from a coach.
Digging in, Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for Buffalo.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Franco.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. First offering on its way.
Second baseman.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and leading off the inning, Aledmus Diaz. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fouled away. Pitch on the way.
1-1-1.
The ground over to first. Tovar takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth.
Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the. Into the box now, Adrian Baladares. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready now, Anthony Alford. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And that's in there for strike one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Ortiz has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. First delivery to him on the way. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Popped him up. Saltzman is over near the railing as he leading off the inning. Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit out towards second. Goins fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ortiz is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him looking, and that ends the. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
McMillian has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher Larry.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, straight up, straight up.
Again, another foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Baladares. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Goins ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. What a. Striding in once again, Anthony Alford. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Alford, originally from Mississippi, is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. McMillian is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he's got himself another one as he. Standing in, Bruno Avalos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first. Tovar has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Ezekiel Carrera is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Skied into straightaway right. Alfonso has a read on it. 2 down. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Goins over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire this. Now at the plate, Larry Morales. He'll see what he can do leading off the home aid. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First offering on its way. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Rosales backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
First baseman, number 2.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Fernando Villegas comes on. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.